Do you ever wonder why God's family is such a rogues gallery? I mean, heroes like Joseph, Daniel, or Ruth look great in stained glass, but think about all the grifters, liars, and bad actors. Just one example, Jacob was renamed Israel after he wrestled with God and not for sport. The guy ripped off his brother, deceived his aging father, married 4 wives for 13 children, and left behind a history of violence, treachery, immorality, and even murder. But 2,000 years later, he and his family are still major players in God's drama of redemption. And Revelation says the 12 gates of heaven will bear the names of Jacob's 12 sons. What? This is the mystery of grace. Remember what God told Paul in 2 Corinthians verse 9, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." God's family tree is heavy with killers, adulterers, and lawbreakers because God doesn't put much stock in pedigrees or resumes. He loves us in all our brokenness, fragility, and empty ambitions. That's how deep his love is. His grace shines brightest in the darkest corners of our sinful lives. That's why he told Paul, his power is perfected in weakness. Again this week, an anxious saint confessed to me, "Brother, I really messed up this time." To which I replied, "Then the story of Jacob ought to make you feel better, right?" Nobody can rewrite history, but God can certainly elevate the trajectory. Better yet, he is still writing the future, and the ink he uses is messy lives. On our best days, you and I don't invest in good deeds because God needs us. We're not even a blip on the radar screen of eternity. The things we do well, we do in gratitude. How do I say thanks for all the things you've done for me? Our fleeting moments in the mountains are just thanksgiving to the God who walks with us through all those years in the valleys. Some say the Christian faith is for losers. Maybe. If the standard is riches, fame, and the crown jewels, not many of us qualify, do we? But we believe real life is measured in things laid up in heaven. What did I do for the kingdom of God? How did my gratitude to God make a difference for my neighbors and the next generation? We still celebrate barefoot men who lived in tents and couldn't speak a word of English, people like Abraham, Jacob, and Jonah, because they were part of God's economy, reminding me of an old Randy Travis song about a preacher and a hooker in a bus crash that concludes, "It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you, it's what you leave behind you when you go." What are you leaving? I'm Timothy Floyd, and you've just invested 3 minutes in eternity.